So batting cleanup for Innovation Crossroads tonight is Matt Smith with TCPoly. Matt?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here tonight to listen to our pitches. I'm Matt Smith. I'm the CEO and co-founder of TCPoly. The focus of our company is materials innovation to enable high-volume additive manufacturing. And a little bit more specifically, what we're developing is a new 3D printing material that enables us to help solve the $20 billion problem of overheating electronic devices. And so we're all familiar with the problem Samsung faced in 2016 with their cell phones overheating and exploding. We're aware of the problems that are caused from your consumer electronics, such as your laptops. But this is really a problem that's ubiquitous across all different types of electronics technologies. And it's being driven by the fact that we continue to try to pack more functionality and performance into smaller and smaller devices. And so just to give you an example that really blatantly illustrates this pain for manufacturers, this is a high-power LED lighting device, and you can see the heatsink, the metal finned heatsink and the fan that are used for cooling account for 80% of the product's weight and 35% of the cost. And those components are just there for keeping it cool. And so to help solve this problem, TCPoly has developed a new type of 3D printable composite material that conducts heat 50 times better than traditional plastics. And so to illustrate the power of this property change, you can see here on the left an electronic component embedded in a traditional plastic that does not conduct heat well. It acts as a jacket, trapping in the heat and driving up the device temperature. On the right, you can see the same component embedded in TCPoly material. The heat is able to spread and dissipate away from the device, resulting in a significant drop in the device's temperature. And so what's really unique about what we're doing is we're the first company focused on taking this type of material and making it into a form that can be 3D printed. And so this allows us to create new types of geometries that are optimized to enhance this cooling effect, such as this 3D printed heatsink that can go in and replace the metal heatsink in the fan for the LED device, resulting in a product that weighs less, costs less, and has higher performance. But what we're really excited about is that our technology can be applied to improve the performance of lots of different energy technologies. For example, we have a lithium-ion battery pack that allows your batteries to operate at lower temperatures, increasing their lifetime in performance. We can 3D print liquid cooling systems that have complex internal fluid flow channels that can be used to cool high-power devices such as the power electronics in your electric vehicles. And we can 3D print soft, flexible heat-sinking materials that can be used to wrap electric motors and cool them down, as well as can be used in flexible electronic devices. And so one thing that's also really unique about our material is that since it conducts heat so much better than traditional plastics, it also melts faster. And so if you're familiar with low-cost 3D printing methods, the rate at which you can print a part or the speed is often limited by how fast you can melt the material. And so in some applications, we can print parts up to 10 times faster than you can print a traditional plastic. And so this is really how we enable this high-volume additive manufacturing, is we can make parts really fast and we can make parts that have high value by focusing on this functionality. So this currently exists about an $800 million market for thermally conductive plastics that are specially formulated for traditional manufacturing methods such as extrusion and injection molding. There's a multi-billion-dollar market for plastics 3D printing. So TCPoly is simply combining these two technologies to make new products that are really good at solving this acute pain of overheating electronic devices. Oops. And so we don't want to become a large contract manufacturer to where we're producing parts through farm-scale 3D printing. What we're actually doing is developing the materials, IP around the types of products our materials enable, as well as printing software that allows print operators to quickly determine the best way to 3D print our materials to have best performance in product. And we're coming to companies with this technology. We're telling them what printers to buy. We're providing the materials and the support to enable them to own the manufacturing process and do their own in-house high-volume manufacturing. To date, we've raised over $850,000 in non-dilutive funding, including our participation in the Oak Ridge Innovation Crossroads program, where we work out of the manufacturing demonstration facility and have access to world-class researchers with expertise in 3D printing. We're currently seeking a $400,000 convertible note round, and we're seeking this round to add to our staff. We're looking to hire engineers as well as technicians to help us operate our printers. And the goal of this round is to really get us to a point to where we move past current prototype and pilot scale contracts to get to our first production scale contracts. I'm very lucky to have a co-founder, Dr. Thomas Bucher, who's here there in the back. We both completed our PhDs at Georgia Tech, mine in material science and engineering, his in mechanical engineering. We have complementary skill sets technically, and we've also worked together for over 5 years, starting in a small closet office with no window, and then graduating to the good life of Tom's two-car garage for about 10 months. We're really excited that we got the keys to our first facility last week. We have a great team of advisors with experience in thermal materials commercialization, as well as startup business strategy and execution. And then we have 2 individuals with experience in our initial target market, which is the LED lighting industry, both on the small and medium scale and startup side, as well as the larger corporate side. We truly believe our technology is a platform technology, and we have very ambitious goals to where we want to take it. And we obviously have a small team, and we're looking to grow that and bring in resources to help us grow that. So if you'd like to learn more about that opportunity, please come talk to us at our table. Thank you.